Hi everybody, this is Sherry, and I just wanted to show you my next set of Christmas cards in my 2013 Christmas card series, and this is set number 9. The first one here is a 6x6 card base, and it's craft cardstock from Wausau paper, which I got from Michael's. Then the background paper here is from Simple Stories Handmade Holidays, and I bought that last year, the year before. I've had it for a while. I didn't really buy any new Christmas papers this year. Well, I didn't buy any. Not really, I didn't. Because I really wanted to use up what I have, and then, maybe next Christmas, by then I will definitely need more. But I just wanted to use what I have because my space is so limited, and it's just silly to keep buying more when I have so much already. And so this is an old one, and I'm sorry, but you probably can't find any of these papers or these paper pads that I'll tell you about. But I know there are other things that are similar out there. This is another Lacy Sunshine Digi image, and this is Maddie, and that's Clover right there on her head. And I think it's so cute. And we live in Florida, and I was just watching a video that Nana JL54 put up about iguanas, and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, oh, and I thought that thing she did was so she showed was so creepy, and here's this little one on top of her head that I think is just adorable. And but it says Santa's list, and he's making a list and checking it twice. So I thought this was really cute. I colored her skin, hair, and Clover right here with my Copics. And the clothes and the bags and the rest of it was done with my Spectrum Noir markers. This is just some Offray sheer ribbon that I got from Walmart. And I put some glossy accents on her eyes. Right here in the background is a Dynamics die, which is a designer label Stacks number 3. And I'm not sure what color this is, but I know that it is the Stampin' Up! I think it's 2011-13 in colors. I bought one of their mixed packs so I could see what I liked. And now I can't remember which colors are which in the pack, so I'm not real good at that kind of stuff. Then I used a just a red Studio G gel pen for accents around the die, some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals to pop her up a little bit, and just some dark red rhinestones here at the bottom that I had in my stash. So that's the first card. Oh, and I also used my Clear Star Jelly Roll pen to accent her boots. And if you let me bring it up here a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. No, not really. It just puts just a little sparkle like where the fur and stuff is on her boots. And it's just real light, and I did the same thing so the handles looked like they were like a shiny cording, so they wouldn't look like they were so plain. But that's the first card. And here is my second one. I really had a lot of fun with these, and all of them are 6x6 cards, and I don't know why I went so whopping big, but I did. Well, I did these ones. I had to do big because I had printed these out, so when I bought them, I could show them to you all in a bigger image, and I didn't want to waste them, so I made 6x6 cards with them. And the deep red here in the back is again from that Wausau 12x12 paper pad, and I cut it in half and scored it and made a 6x6 card base. Then the next layer is Basil Kiwi Crush, and it's cut at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. And this is Eleanor and Pickles, the Magical Christmas Flight. I colored her hair, her skin, the holly leaves, and Pickles with my Copics. And then the rest of the image was colored with my Spectrum Noir. I used my eye rock to put some Swarovski crystals, which I'll bring you in there a little bit so you can see them on her glasses. I have some 1mm Swarovski crystals, and I used my iRock to heat set them to put on her glasses, which I just think looks so cute that way. And I did it anytime since I just found these digis, anytime I do her, I want to do her with pink glasses. I don't know why, it's just something I decided I was going to do. And those 1mm rhinestones fit perfect. I used the Prismacolor glitter ultra fine on the fur, around the mittens, and on her earmuffs, and then on her little earmuff holder thing there. They got like little white polka dots. And then I used my puffy velvet, and I sprinkled some Prisma glitter on top of it for the rooftops. This is not the liquid applique that other people use. This is just called a puffy velvet fabric marker. And I tried putting the glitter on, and I'll bring it up. It didn't seem to hold the glitter like the liquid applique does. But I mean, it puffs up fine. It just doesn't seem to hold on to the glitter like I've seen in other videos when people have used the liquid applique. And then I just used Tim Holtz Stormy Skies Distress ink to create the blue sky around them. And then the deep red off-ray sheer ribbon right down here at the bottom is from Walmart. So super simple, super easy. It was fun to do. And here's my next one. Now these are the same images, and I'll show you together so you can kind of see. You know, one's got brown hair, one's got blonde hair. This sled I tried to make more of a mahogany color, and this one is just a deep brown. And I didn't put the liquid applique on this one. I kept this one just a little more simple, and I actually think that I kind of like this one better. Again, green card base, which was the Wausau paper, and I cut it in half and scored it and made a 6x6 card base. Eleanor and Pickles and Their Magical Christmas Flight by Lacey Sunshine's digital images, and I will try to remember to put a link below for her images because they are just absolutely adorable. Again, my 1mm Swarovski crystals, and they're heat set, so I used my iRock. I colored the hair, the skin, the sleigh, and Pickles with my Copics, and the outfit with my Spectrum Noirs. I inked around the image with my Tim Holtz Distress inks from Stormy Skies. And the red layer is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and I just put some green twine that I got from Scrappy Moms that I've had forever, and a wreath button right here where I tied the bow. I tied the little wreath button on that I had in my stash, so it was just real easy to do, and again, just a lot of fun. And I could just sit and color these things. I wish I had more Copics. I have found that I seem to do better coloring with them than I do my Spectrum Noir. I don't know why. I think it's the brush tip. I really like the brush tip a lot, and it seems to make a big difference in how I color. But it's just going to take time to build up that collection. So there's that one. And this is my last one. And another real simple card. This one is basil, white basil cardstock. It was a 12 by 12. I cut it in half and scored it in half, which gave me my 6x6 card base. This designer series paper here is a DCWV, the Christmas stack. And you know, I sat and I told my husband this morning, I said, I cannot believe how long I've had this. I bought this stack when I very first started scrapbooking and making cards. And that was probably 12, 15 years ago. So Apparently you can see that I really hang on to stuff for a long time. And but it worked, and I hadn't used it in a long time, so I pulled it out and I cut it for the back here. And it's cut at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then this big brad here in the back, and I'll bring it up so you can see it a little better. It just says Happy Holidays on it. And that is something else that I've had, oh my golly, forever. And let's see, I wrote down where it was from, I believe. It's called, it says it's from aroundtheblock.com. And I've had these, I bet you, at least 5 or 6 years. So, I mean, I don't even know if that company's still open. Then I used some of my Martha Stewart bling here and here. And these represent the holly berries. And then I just put some down here in this corner. I used a new die that I got. It's called Holly and Berry. It's a CC Designs die set, and I got it from Paper Candies, and there wasn't any paperwork, and I can't remember if it's a Etsy or a Zibbet store, but I had wanted it so bad. I'd been looking for a die because it's just a pain to pull out everything for my Cricut to cut out such little things. And I'll bring it up here. Do you see where the red line is? That's where it embosses the vein in the leaf. So it's really cute, and it wasn't much at all. It was like $6 shipped. So I was real happy with that. And I had been waiting for it so that I could use it on this this die cut, which is an MFT die, decorative circle tag stack. And the green paper is just Basil Kiwi Crush. And I used my Stampin' Up! Punch here on the bottom with some of my white cardstock to go across the bottom, and I did a scallop. And then I inked around the edge of the white piece with my red Studio 18 gel pen. I inked around the background here with my white Jelly Roll pen, and then I inked around the entire card with my green Jelly Roll pen. And then the ribbon I have here on the side, I actually bought at the Dollar General. It was either last year or the year before. I really just was determined to use what I had this year because it just, money's really tight, and you know, when you got kids, they come first, and Christmas is coming, and you know, with my son being in that accident, it really made things tight for us this year. So, you know, I have plenty, and God is good. You know, all my needs were met and more. And so, I mean, I still have tons of Christmas papers to work with and so much to be thankful for. And what I did here, this is a Saturated Canary Molly the Elf Digi. And she's holding the good list, and I made this card for a family in my church, and I used all of their grandkids' names and put on the good list. So that's how I know that this is going to them for Christmas. So I hope they like it, and these are the cards that I have made so far. And I've got that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And I hope you guys like them. Let me know what you think. I know 6x6 seems a bit large for Christmas cards. You know, if you think that you wouldn't want a card that big, let me know. I mean, you know, if you think that I'm making these too big, I would appreciate your opinion. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. Bye.